Let's talk about insurance. I mean, we all need it, right? But does it ever really feel fair? Well, today, we're diving into some new tech that's pretty much flipping the entire industry on its head. The whole idea is to build a system where you pay for your choices, not for somebody else's. Okay, so let's just paint a picture here. On one side, you've got a marathon runner. You know the type. Eats clean, hits the gym, totally on top of their health. And on the other side, a classic couch potato. Their biggest workout is finding the TV remote. Now, what if I told you they both pay the exact same health insurance premium? Let's say $300 a month. Yeah, doesn't really sit right, does it? For the longest time, insurance has used this kind of one-size-fits-all model. The result? Your healthy habits often end up subsidizing someone else's risks. It's just a totally outdated way of doing things in a world that's all about personalization. But what if we could actually fix that? What if technology could build a system that's genuinely fair? Well, that's exactly what's happening, and it's all thanks to something called Insurtech. So what in the world is Insurtech? Well, there's no real magic here. It's all about using the tools we already have, like AI and big data, to drag that old-school insurance model into the 21st century. The goal is to make it smarter, faster, and way, way more precise. And this right here is the absolute game changer. Instead of just lumping you into a massive group and basically guessing your risk level, Insurtech is designed to focus on one person, you. It's a huge shift from making these vague group guesses to finding your individual truth. Okay, so how does it actually do that? The secret sauce, the main ingredient, is data. Specifically, your data. Insurtech sifts through it to build a risk profile that is as unique as your own fingerprint. And what's really fascinating here is the sheer range of data we're talking about. It goes so far beyond just your basic medical history. We're talking about your lifestyle choices, real-time info from your fitness tracker, and even something called social signals. Now, what's that? Well, it could mean an AI noticing you're always posting about weekend hikes versus, your late-night taco runs. Now, of course, this is where it gets a little tricky, right? This level of data collection definitely brings up some pretty big questions about privacy and how much we're willing to share. And just think about your smartwatch for a second. It's doing so much more than just counting your steps. It's basically creating a live, constant feed of your health data, your heart rate, how well you're sleeping, your activity levels. This gives insurance companies a level of accuracy for assessing risk that was, literally impossible just a few years ago. So how does this all get crunched together? Well, it's actually a pretty straightforward three-step process. Collect, analyze, and then calculate. First, the system gathers up all your data from all those different sources. Next, a powerful AI makes sense of it all. And finally, it spits out a precision premium that is tailor-made for you. Smart tech is cool and all, but let's talk about the bottom line. What does this actually mean for your wallet? This is where Insurtech really starts to shine, because it turns all that smart risk assessment into actual, real savings for you. All right, let's circle back to our marathon runner and our couch potato. With Insurtech in the picture, things look completely different. The marathon runner, whose data clearly shows a low-risk lifestyle, might see their premium drop to something like $220. Meanwhile, the couch potato's higher risk is reflected accurately, so maybe their premium is $380. The system actually rewards healthy choices. It's fair. Oh, and it gets even better. This isn't some one-and-done assessment. This is insurance that actually adapts and evolves with you. Let's say you decide to start training for a 5K. Great, your premium could go down. You start improving your diet, your premium could reflect that too. Your positive changes get directly and financially rewarded in real time. So what kind of savings are we really talking about here? How does up to 30% off your premium sound? For real. That's the potential for people who are lower risk, all for just making healthier choices. That's a huge deal. So when you zoom out, what does this all mean for the future of insurance? We're looking at a massive shift toward a system that's more just, more efficient, and works better for everyone, not just the super healthy people. Look, at the end of the day, Insurtech really boils down to one simple but really powerful idea. You should pay for your risk, not the risk of a total stranger. It's a move toward a truly accountable system where your actions have direct consequences. It turns insurance from just a static bill into a dynamic incentive. But, and there's always a but, isn't there? To get this kind of perfect fairness, it requires a level of data sharing we have never, ever seen before in this industry. So that leaves us with a really big question to chew on. Is perfect fairness actually worth perfect monitoring? It's something we're all going to have to think about as this technology becomes a bigger and bigger part of our lives.
Subscribe and like. You may share too. Top our next video to learn more.